than a year ago, I
I'm trying to get this going over
the
here.
queen of the ring and the princess at the ring. She thought I was naive. She thought I was just a dumb blonde.
There we go. Sorry about that. We're back. Oh man, I gotta fix all this now.
If this ends bad for me, this will end really bad for you.
And now, I'm at the tippy top of my game.
Tiffany Stratton has vaulted herself to the top of the women's division.
Let me fix that, YouTube.
At WrestleMania.
It sounds like you all missed me. While I was gone, and your champion Tiffany Stratton was running around here like a Barbie doll.
Ba-da-ba-da-da.
I was regrouping so I can come back here and take what is mine.
Newsflash, I'm not the same Tiffany Stratton that used to bully around anymore. What time is it?
It's Tiffy time. Time's up.
Nia Jackson's got a championship opportunity, and Tiffy time may well end.
All right.
Well, after everything they've been through tonight, they battle with it all on the line again. Can Tiffany Stratton find a way
Okay, now
to
we should be
stop
back.
all this momentum of Nia Jax? WWE Women's Championship match. It is later on tonight.
Ba-na-na-na-na. Yeah, Drew. Drew looks great today. I think like he's always like a little dragon when he does that, you know what I mean?
Please welcome Drew McIntyre.
Looks like a little dragon.
You can tell Drew had a lot taken out of him at Backlash. That was far more than just a fatal four-way. Wade, another one of these moments where that hatred, that violence of Drew and Damian Priest, it produced devastating results.
Yeah, so let's take you back to last Saturday, less than a week ago at Backlash, as you mentioned. Fatal four-way for the United States title, but it was Priest and McIntyre after what has been months and months of bad blood. They spun on, and the intense hatred culminated in this horrific.
Dude, that looked gnarly.
A kamikaze south of heaven from height, rendering both men down and, unsurprisingly, out for the rest of the match.
That was a gnarly spot.
Aghast at showing any sign of pain, simply can't cover it today. We heard from Damian Priest earlier. He's made a challenge to McIntyre. He wants to meet McIntyre inside a steel cage to put this to bed. Once and for all, we await McIntyre's answer.
Wow.
Look at how gingerly he's even climbing up in a second row. But he is
Why does he
here.
look so sad? Is he gonna go away for a while? No, he's fighting.
A black mask?
Packed house at first.
Just,
Rise
oh,
at
wait a minute.
Coliseum,
That was not a black
12,000
mask?
plus.
He just looks like a sad panda. You know?
A lesser man would have taken the week off, but not McIntyre, and certainly not when he has somebody like Damian Priest calling him out.
Tiffy time, crazy how I liked her before she got her title, and now I'm starting to hate her. It happens. You just like heels, dude. You don't like baby faces. It's okay. Oh my goodness. I feel like Drew has lost his panache when he's not in the main event. Oh. You know what I mean?
I heard what you had to say, Priest. The only thing that was accurate in that entire video is how much violence we've inflicted upon each other. But you're stuck in the Drew McIntyre vortex, is that what you said? I've been in this vortex for over a year. That so-called Drew McIntyre vortex you're in is the only reason you're relevant and the only reason anyone gives a damn about you. I've been trying to get rid of you for months and months. I beat you at WrestleMania in your own match. I beat you in a
vortex
street
again.
fight clean, and you keep getting involved in my business. You're obsessed with me.
Sith.
It's getting to the point I was genuinely concerned you want to wear my skin to your birthday party.
It's gross.
But I know what this is. This is jealousy. This is a psychotic level of jealousy. You look at me and you see everything you've ever wanted. I am better than you in every single way. I've got all the accolades. I would have been a Grand Slam champion if it wasn't for you at Backlash. You're trying to take out the competition. And I genuinely believe you're willing to kill me to do it because you chokeslam me off a 15-foot platform and slam my head into the concrete. This has to end. I'll see you inside that cage next Saturday. And I'm gonna make you a guarantee because when Drew McIntyre makes a guarantee, it happens. Only one man is gonna walk out of that cage. The other is leaving on a stretcher.
I feel like he's trying to hype himself up for this match. You know what I mean?
Not been sunshine and rainbows for a hell of a long time for McIntyre. All of the dark clouds have converged in his mind, and the only thing that is going to clear them is wiping out Damian Priest once and for all. Never in doubt, Priest. The answer is yes.
You know what I mean?
Headline.
Did you see it too, C Blue?
May 24th, Saturday night's main event, Wade. Wow.
A lot of beef. And even more bad intentions. It is official. Priest and McIntyre aim to settle it all 1 week from tomorrow in Tampa, Florida.
Are you seeing it too, chat? Am I just making that up?
Inside a steel
Welcome back, Crusher.
Also now official, as we found out earlier tonight, Saturday night's main event live on NBC nationwide. It is in Tampa. John Cena and R-Truth.
Can you imagine you never watched?
Not an alliance I ever saw coming.
You haven't watched wrestling in a while, and then you watch that. I think they could introduce a third man there, but I don't know.
To take on the power duo who run Raw, Bron Breakker and Seth freaking Rollins.
Also in primetime on NBC, the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. A few weeks ago, Logan Paul sucker punching Jey Uso when Raw went off the air. Now in Tampa, everybody's going to be eating Jay's defense of the well-earned title. Saturday night's main event.
Yo, Bobber, thank you so much for the follow.
As Drew McIntyre limping back after what happened in St. Louis, but he has accepted the challenge.
Yeah, you got 8 days to heal up and get back to full health.
Ba 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 ba.
Oh no.
Wow, 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 wow. I just wish they gave Jeff Cobb something sick to look into rather than a black t-shirt. It's like you didn't come prepared, brother.
Jacob Fatu, who retained in that fatal four-way, and that look between him and Damian Priest.
The following contest is a men's Money in the Bank Qualifier triple threat match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by J.C. Mateo and the United States champion, Jacob Fatu from Las
Bump, bump, bump.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
Did he call him JC Mateo?
2025 probably hasn't been the year that Solo Sikoa was expecting for himself, but now a chance to remedy things. Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat against Jimmy and Rey Fenix. That's next.
WWE Live is louder than ever. And they're bringing the noise.
So disgusting. Why would they call him JC Mateo? I don't like it. I'm just gonna call him Jeff Cobb. I'm just gonna call him Jeff Cobb. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. Da 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 da. Da da dee 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 dee. Ba ba da da da. Mateo time. It's just so. It is not good. JC Mateo. JC Mateo. Like, what year is it, dude? What year is this, man? What year is it? Those bad names that come with Bruce Pritchard. It just doesn't work, man. Mateo! Mateo! SmackDown's a chilly vibe today. Chilly vibe today. They don't want to call him Jeff Cobb. I don't know. It is bizarre.
And you can experience non-stop excitement at Money in the Bank with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. What a day that's going to be, June 7th, with those two events, Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide. been interesting to read exactly where Solo Sikoa is.
Saw
that earlier. Right now, all he's got to concentrate on is this great challenge in front of him. Money in the Bank qualifying.
Yeah, money in the bank is around the corner. But tonight, it's qualifying night. I gotta get through Solo,
Big
and I gotta get through Rey
Jim.
Fenix. I'ma take my ass some money in the bank, climb that ladder, snatch that, win that, cash that. Who's that? Big Jim with a big win.
Oh my goodness, Big Jim cooked. Hello? Where's this?
Is he ready to fight his little bro? Hell yeah, he is.
And his opponent from
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
And this is Jimmy
I know,
Uso's
I don't
first
like
match
Jimmy's ring gear. He
since
looks
that
like he's a
beatdown,
basketball
that
player.
bloody display by Gunther back on March 31st on Raw. And now, of course, you can tell
He looks so much better in his bloodline ring gear. But I guess he's trying to look like a face.
In helping Jay break the
All right.
Now Jimmy has to focus on
Time to get your
of his own and qualifying for the money in the
another
bank.
prediction here.
And Money in the Bank is presented by Cash App, your financial tag team partner. Cash App is always in your corner.
Ba 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 ba. Anymore. Anymore. What did they beat it at Backlash? Oh man. Yeah, they did. Like, can it be? It's Jeff Cobb. Anymore.
Mexico, weighing in at 182 pounds, Rey Fenix.
Of course, Rey Fenix, who showed such spirit, such fight at WrestleMania when he had the short notice assignment replacing the injured Rey Mysterio, acquitted himself well, and now a chance to gain more PLE glory if he can get through this. Money in the Bank qualifier, a triple threat.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned WrestleMania 41. That's the brightest spotlight of them all. And the thing about the bright spotlights, they become addicted.
Oh no.
And despite the fact that Phoenix wasn't successful at WrestleMania 41, I guarantee you he cannot wait to get back to those massive moments, such as Money in the Bank. And he's one step away from going there tonight.
Na, 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 na.
Look at this crowd here. It has been a red-hot crowd of over 12,000 plus, and they've seen great action. Already, we had a Money in the Bank qualifier triple threat match on the women's side, and that was won by Alexa Bliss. And now it's Big Jim, Rey Fenix,
All right, let's
and
get this
Solo
prediction going.
Sikoa, who's all over Rey Fenix, to see who can get entry into the men's Money in the Bank.
All right.
Jim pacing himself.
We're gonna
here,
pick.
checking out little bro, who's looking to make a pitch, it seems, to Jimmy Uso.
Who eats the pin? Who eats the pin?
Oh, but instead,
Rey,
he eats a big right uppercut
Jimmy,
from Big Bro.
Solo.
There's going to be a lot of water under the bridge before Big Jim teams up with Solo Sikoa.
This is just like the women's match, dude.
Nice try, Solo.
Teaming up is...
That's not good, dude. That is not good. That is not good for Solo.
Rey Fenix.
I don't Don't take your eye off the ball, Jimmy. Don't admire your
I gotta
handiwork
see
with
if
Solo
he's
Sikoa
okay.
trying to recuperate on
That
the
is not good
outside.
for Solo Sikoa.
His new soldier,
For his hand to
JC.
get yanked like that.
JC, as
He
well
looks
as the
okay.
United States champion, Jacob
That was scary, though.
Fatu.
With those two prowling around the outside, Jimmy
What a
Uso and
crazy
Rey
to see
Fenix
Rey
better keep
Fenix
their
versus
wits about
Jimmy
them at all
Uso.
times.
See Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax still to come. We're moments away from the women's championship match, but what a great triple threat we've got here. The cover and the kick out by Big Jim.
Absolute blistering start to his career here for Rey Fenix, and really will be a massive feather in his cap if he puts away Big Jim or Solo Sikoa tonight and makes it through to Money in the Bank.
Rey Fenix off to a good start here.
Yeah, off to a good start in his entire career in WWE. And
I think Solo's all right.
irritates a lot of
He's
people in the
always
locker
known to
room when
just chill on the
newcomers
outside
have
for a
this
bit.
amount of success and this amount of hype.
This is his 7th match.
Cena here? No.
Through here at WWE.
If he is, we can't see him.
Reminder, you see what's coming your way June 7th from Los Angeles. Unbelievable day of action between Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank.
Uso's a hell of a mover himself, but you're not going to outmaneuver.
Oh!
Phoenix, don't even try.
Into the cover, off of that springboard drop kick.
My
Is
Reeves!
there anybody who is quicker and more cat-like at dealing with the top ropes?
Solo may
What
be
he
done,
can
dude.
do.
I don't know.
So nimble, just has an ability to strike from the most ridiculous of angles. And when you're a competitor against someone like that,
Thoughts on the
there's no
Peacemaker
way to
trailer?
block the offense.
I
There's
haven't
in
seen it.
there with guys who can move as well as Rey Fenix.
Big chop by Big Jim.
Overlooked, underappreciated, but uber talented. Big Jim trying to make his way
So
to the
still-
top in the singles game.
still
just
chilling.
like
There we
Twin
go.
Brother. But Lil Bro
Looks
Solo
okay.
Man, oh man!
has got very different idea. My God.
That is as hard of a slam of the head as we have seen on our new reinforced announce table.
Well, Solo Sikoa knows his brother Jimmy better than anyone, and he knew he had to really lay those shots in. But waiting, ready to pounce. was Rey Fenix.
Anymore.
And now Phoenix is considering going up top. You know how dangerous he is from
Whoa!
there. Did you see the
Sick.
height of that crossbody?
Admire the flight of the Phoenix. Just get out of the way if you can. Take another look at this. Maximum hang time. Precision
Wow, that was cool.
strike right on the top of Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy has barely moved since it's Solo who is in major trouble now.
Phoenix springboards
Nice.
in, but instead,
Oh!
Solo
Beautiful.
slam as now Solo Sikoa.
Well, that big
That's
spinning
spinning Solo.
Solo catching a flying Rey Fenix. Sikoa has put multiple superstars away with that move. And Rey Fenix looking defenseless, but
Oh,
Again, he
jeez.
sends his big brother slamming into the announce desk.
well, there's a lot of hatred between Jimmy and
Can you imagine
Solo.
wrestling your
now,
brother on
Solo's
on
not
TV?
exactly
That'd be fun.
focused on winning the match. He has Rey Fenix prone and down in ring.
Oh!
Slams him down.
See, I don't like this new table, dude.
Spinning
Back of his
Solo
head.
This new
on
table
the
does nothing for
announce
me.
Table, and Solo Sikoa is in full control now.
At apartments.com.
You know what I mean? The table is like, it's like too tall or something. It's like every time someone lands on it, it's like, eh. Eh, you know? Yeah. Na, na, na. Ba-na. Is LA Knight winning Money in the Bank? Ooh, is LA Knight winning Money in the Bank? No, dude. They got too many new shiny toys, unfortunately. Because basically that means there's two things, right? Either they're going to put the belt on LA Knight or he's just going to lose his cash in. And I don't see either of those happening right now. There's too many shiny new toys, fortunately, in the WWE. I like the table not breaking though. Don't need the table. No, I don't mind it not breaking. Is that when someone gets slammed on it, it doesn't have that same oomph because it feels like it's too tall. So it feels like most of the time people just lay down on it, you know? They could get them up and then they just lay down on it, you know? Bah, bah, bah. What if Solo wins Money in the Bank and cash in on Jacob? On United States title, be a waste of a briefcase. Hold on. I have no idea what the language is going to be this clip, but it's the new Darth Vader. Let's see. Just going to listen for a second here.
The dark side enhances all things, Omni-Man. Whether it imparts a goon and edge to these Fortnite skins.
Is a triple
oh, Fortnite wilded now. How can I say?
Jimmy Uso against little brother Solo Sikoa and the spirited Rey Fenix. And now Jimmy getting up there, but Rey able to get back to his feet and deliver that big strike.
This is turning into an absolute barn burner. Not a lot JC or Jacob Fatu on the outside are able to do to help their man right now. Solo Sikoa laid out. And Phoenix and Big Jim trading massive shots in a very precarious area of the ring.
Nice. Penta does the same thing.
Solo took advantage. Oh, and now from off the top rope.
Pin!
The roll-up.
Pin!
Referee, wake up!
He didn't see it at all. Rey Fenix.
Come on, little Nate.
This is Charles Robinson.
Come on.
Out looking at his family. The pin not counted there, unfortunately.
Crazy. Oh.
Well, this one might if Jim can make the cover.
Super kick as Phoenix was in midair.
Oh.
And then Solo Sikoa comes charging in.
But all three of these men at this point completely had the stuffing knocked out of them. It's Solo Sikoa who perhaps looks the freshest. And this is exactly what happened to Rey Fenix. With a boot of Jimmy Uso connecting mid-flight before that club-like clothesline from little brother Solo.
Samoan drop on Phoenix as Solo trying to make his way. He's never been in Money in the Bank. And a Samoan drop on Big Jim.
About guys, Solo Sikoa contrasting 2024 compared with 2025. Well, winning the Money in the Bank ladder match will certainly turn your fortunes around very quickly.
Yeah, we've talked about it. Not all careers are straight ascents. That's relatable to you.
Roman Reigns is the man. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. 2010, I was in Nexus. 2011, I was in the Core. What a massive fall from grace. Sometimes you're going to learn to deal with that in your career. Solo has been playing backing dancer at times to Jacob Fatu over the past 5 months, I should say. Well, that could turn around in a hurry if you grab that Money in the Bank briefcase. But getting there.
Oh, he gets away from the Samoan spike, does Phoenix.
Oh, jeez.
Shoulders are down.
Nice.
Jimmy's super kick put it in position. Then he had to save it to keep his own chance alive.
Well, it can be part
A
of the
little
problem in
Nate shit.
matches like this. Solo Sikoa was spoiled for choice with both men down. He picked the wrong option. Almost got pinned for it with an assist from
Is
Big
wrestling
Jim.
fake?
Big
I don't know.
Jim
Google it.
realized the error of his ways and broke it up.
So the United States
Google it, Yankee Benny.
fought to, and now center
You
of
come
the
back
ring,
and you tell me
Jimmy
what Google
Uso
says.
And Rey Fenix back and forth they go.
In a slugfest like this, I'd personally back Big Jim, but it's the quickness of Rey Fenix proving pivotal. No, it's not.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and ask AI Darth Vader.
Big Jim's got him up top. But
Actually,
instead,
Darth Vader's a
Phoenix
hater on pro
able to
wrestling.
counter,
I'm going to post a
delivers
video
the
on that
drop
too.
kick, and now he's going up top.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Like thread
Sometimes the in-ring in
the
WWE on SmackDown has been a little sloppy lately.
Rey Fenix with victory in sight.
Oh.
Spear. Cover. Big Jim. Shoulder got up at 2 and change.
While
Like micro
Spear
wrestling? I've been. It's
connected
awesome.
flush, we know what that has done for cousin Roman Reigns and indeed for twin brother Jay. It wasn't enough tonight.
The slop every week.
for
It's been
Jimmy
getting
Uso,
sloppier though.
who, if he can
Just
get
by a
off
hair.
that atom at a rapid clip,
I mean, they are wrestling
as
less
Rey
house
Fenix
shows.
bang to rights here in the middle of the ring.
Oh, no.
Trying to provide the assist to Solo Sikoa.
Oh, well, there goes Jimmy.
Don't admire.
Adios, amigos,
Yep.
running right down the ropes.
You cannot lose with Jeff Cobb there, too.
Phoenix, could it be?
Big JC trying to run offense too.
Jeff
He
Cobb.
is on fire right now, clearing everybody out. Oh, but he admired his work a little too
Oh, that's
long.
it.
Samoan spike.
Wowie, wow, wow. Never mind.
Here is your winner,
Solo with his little thumb, bro. The thumbelina moves on.
Solo Sikoa acquires Big JC, assist for 2 in retaining gold at Backlash, and now the first qualifier for the men's.
The little
Body
Thumbelina
in the
moves on.
Backlash. Power is fully restored to
I should have
Solo
known
Sikoa. This is where Jimmy
when,
Uso thought he had victory. Thought he was over the line. Rey Fenix
when Jimmy
had
got
other
his own little
ideas.
cool little thing, he wasn't going to win.
Now the crew running offense. Big Jim taken out Batu, succumbing to that Samoan spike. So Rey Fenix hit that adios amigo. This one swinging in every direction.
Thumb in the bank.
Phoenix was in.
Thrasher.
He just started admiring
Yo,
his
the
work a
thumb in
little
the
too
bank.
much at the wrong moment.
Well, JC adding a little assist there, but
What in the world is going
Oh,
on?
LA
here?
Knight going against Jeff Cobb?
Just a look good.
What is going on? LA Knight is attacking everybody in sight.
Like Stone Cold. I like how he has the Stone Cold shorts. Come on. Whoa, LA Knight. Don't fall, dude.
Whoa, stand down. Everybody
Oh,
stand
God.
down right now.
Nick Aldis. You going to have another main event here?
LA, you're so desperate to get your hands on JC, and JC, you want to stick your nose in other people's business? This is SmackDown. We handle our differences in the squared circle, and that's what you two are going to do. In fact, get me a referee out here right now, and JC, you can make your debut against LA Knight right now.
Well, I guess LA Knight's going to lose now.
Is it the in-ring WWE debut of JC?
All right, we're going to see some crazy today. I'm excited now.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh, don't tell me Nick Aldis is jobbing out LA Knight, bro. Because you can't have your newest signee lose. It's just... Unless LA Knight cheats. Unless LA Knight cheats, I don't know, man. It's such a bold thing to do for good old LA Knight. The Glaze Factory's open. I know the hour says 7 to 10 p.m., but we're going to close 30 minutes early, it appears. You know what I mean? It looks like we're going to close 30 minutes early. I hate to break it to you, partner. You go to the store, hey, You guys are still open. Supposed to be closed like in 20 minutes. Nah, dude, we're closed now. Bye. All right, so let me get the prediction. Who eats the pin? Choose outcome. It was Rey Animo. All right, now we're gonna do another one. Match prediction here. All right, get your channel points here. Who wins? Let's see who wins. LA Knight again. DQs count or JC. What about me, JC? What about me over here? You know, I mean. Don't be afraid to use your channel points. LA Knight losing is so much because he's winning that briefcase. Don't give me false hope, Heavy Doc. Don't give me false hope. Stop that thumb sucker. little thumbelina did. Solo versus Jimmy Uso versus Rey Fenix. Poor Rey Fenix loses to the WWE royalty of the bloodline. Oh, poor dude. I bet you the AEW guys are going to go after that one. That sucks, dude. He should have been in it. Unless they EO Sky it. What's up, Snow Tiger? Unless they EO Sky it, do something with it, dude. I don't know. Excuse me. With 24/7? No, we will not be opening 24/7. Okay. Thank you for the daily check-in, Snow Tiger. We will not be opening 24/7. Okay. Is Tamatanga injured? He tore his bicep, Thrasher. I don't know if I may have not caught that, but he tore his bicep at War Games. Spider-Man. Spider-Ma. Thank you for following. JC debut. The name is so bothersome, man. Sounds so generic, I know.
Boy, oh boy, is it fun. We have LA Knight, who came out and was attacking everybody in sight from Solo Sikoa to Jacob.
I just hate that he doesn't have his singlet ring gear.
Specifically angered at this man, JC Mateo, because of course a week ago in St. Louis, in the midst of the fatal four-way, that is when JC Mateo arrived on the scene as Solo Sikoa Wade brought in new muscle, and it greatly affected by interrupting that fatal four-way. Jacob Fatu retaining that United States Championship that LA Knight was trying to get back.
Yeah, massive acquisition by Solo Sikoa. Get a little background info on our friend JC here. Clearly a ball of muscle, but this is a 2004 Olympian in freestyle wrestling. He was the flag bearer for the nation of Guam. He's been a major force in the world of professional wrestling for the past 15 or so years, especially in Japan. Was recently rumored to be a free agent, and clearly Solo Sikoa wasted zero time in bringing this man into the fold.
New Japan World Television Champion, three-time tag champion. There was in Lucha Underground. He's been all over.
Dude, if I Google JC Mateo, what do I get?
In St. Louis, in the midst of that fatal four-way.
Probably none of that resume.
He's a powerhouse with athletic explosiveness is JC Mateo.
Yeah, an absolute smash-mouth style of competitor too. When you got that kind of size, low center of gravity, and you know how to use it.
That's a good example, isn't it?
He's
He's just hard to move, Wade.
He's built like a human battering ram.
He is.
LA Knight.
He's here to impress.
Over 260
Come on, LA Knight.
pounds.
See, I'm at a cross here, you know. Do I? Wow.
I mean, how effortless was that one
Dude, LA.
by
Oh.
JC Mateo.
Oh, nice.
LA Knight, though, able to reverse course.
The thing is, like, LA Knight is
That powerful. You simply have to
could take an L, but I don't want him to lose here. And JC can't lose.
Size of the megastar.
JC Mateo and LWO logo pops up.
As strong as JC.
The megastar came out earlier tonight.
Dude, he has a sick like suplex.
Is in the ring asking Jacob Fatu to say, I love you the way you used to.
I mean, there's bravery and then there's sheer recklessness. I get why LA Knight is so angered by this trio, but to come out here, albeit with a steel chair in hand, and try and confront the three is just insanity in my view. And things are going about as well as I would have expected thus far for LA Knight.
Boy, what an interesting way to make your WWE debut. We're in the midst of the men's Money in the Bank qualifier that was just won by Solo Sikoa against Big Brother Jimmy Uso and Rey Fenix. And then in all the aftermath, there's LA Knight.
Is LA Knight missing an elbow pad? His elbow pads? Am I just tripping? Because he just looks.
Mike and says, hey, you want this? We'll just do this right now.
All about making an impact. JC did all of that and more, despite the thankless demeanor of Jacob Fatu.
It's throwing me off.
Mateo sends him into that corner.
The megastar has had very few answers thus far, but now trying to build up a head of steam. And it's working.
He's bulldogging him off the top rope and now going up top as he is wont to do, but distracted for a moment. He was thinking about that leaping elbow, but distracted as Solo Sikoa.
For the longest time, I was saying, like, dude, it's so awesome that LA Knight is no longer in this vortex of the bloodline and losing to the blood. Oh, Jesus.
Sends him right over the top.
Look like a little luchador there.
Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa lingering over LA Knight. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Dog, why are we hating on Solo Sikoa, dude? JC Mateo. Images. Crazy. Are we gonna see? I hope so. I mean, he should have debuted against someone like small that he could just toss around, dude.
You have to kill him.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Dude, these Darth Vader memes are getting insane. Ooh, wait, hold on. Apparently, Marathon, the game, was accused of stealing art, and Bungie released a statement.
That an artist who worked on Marathon took elements from a graphic designer without permission or acknowledgement and placed them on a decal sheet that was then checked in 2020. The decal sheet included icons and text elements. These elements ended up in our alpha build, and there's absolutely no excuse for this oversight. And we are working on and 100% committed to our review process to ensure instances like this don't happen again on Marathon or at Bungie. A few of the things that we've done over the last 24 hours and what we're doing to shore up the review process are as follows. We've reached out to Anti-Real, the artist in question, and followed up to ensure that we do right by this artist. We're auditing all of the previous work by the artist, the internal artist, including the environment decals already in the build, which is part of why we're delaying some of the content we're going to show today. And we're committed to removing anything that is questionably or inappropriately sourced. We're doing a very broad decal audit, and if we locate any other details or elements, we'll make sure that those are eliminated, recreated in-house for sure. Hundreds of artists have worked on this project for years, internally and externally, and we share many influences, including modernism, Swiss typography, 2000s style vector art, cyberpunk, and of course the original.
Basically, someone found out that they had stolen art in their alpha game. And they're
Our
just
style is a result of all of those inspirations.
All right, back to the match.
And it's also
Okay, you're sorry. We got it. It happens.
North Carolina.
They fumbled the Mateo presentation. He doesn't feel like a world beater. I agree with you on that.
The physicality between LA Knight and the debut of JC Mateo.
I think this means Bronson Reed's going to be gone for a while, bro.
Is desperately trying to change course here. Send something back the other arm.
Ooh.
Slam down hard.
Ooh.
Into the cover. Trying to get his first win in WWE.
And the perpetual motion machine, LA Knight has looked
like they don't really need to sign Jeff Cobb, but I think they signed him because Bronson Reed's out. And he's feeling that Bronson Reed role.
Who gets more impressive as the minutes tick by here. And it shows you what a cunning and savvy acquisition this was. By Solo
Right? Can you just imagine Bronson Reed doing the same thing?
When you look at
nice.
Headlines, you see he won a Money in the Bank qualifier. It'll be his first Money in the Bank. Also announced tonight that John Cena and R-Truth are going to meet up at Saturday night's main event on NBC. That'll be coming next weekend, live on NBC and in Tampa, Florida, for that incredible stretch of 4 straight shows in Tampa. Saturday, Sunday, Monday Night Raw, and then NXT Tuesday.
There's something fascinating
just
happened. The first time I've seen a look of perhaps despair, perhaps panic in the eyes of JC. He's thrown everything at LA Knight, and LA Knight won't stay down. That frustration is there because JC is now realizing the
level. And LA Knight able to get that right shoulder up.
Come on, LA Knight getting worked though.
Competition here on SmackDown is about
it is becoming a meme now.
Gets. And LA Knight isn't bashful about being up against that top-tier competition every single week. I mean, he's just coming off the brutality of that fatal 4-way, and you saw the impact it had on Drew McIntyre, on Damian Priest, as Jacob Fatu retained, and Solo Sikoa looks on to the new addition that he brought in, the new heavy muscle, the former Olympian.
That frenzy of energy in this arena simply
feels like a watered down Tama Tonga. What's up, Roscoe? Welcome back.
The megastar never backs down.
I mean, he's like a different kind of vibe for sure, but
sometimes you just have to pump the brakes. I know for a fact
Jeff Cobb's nasty though.
100%. He's been running hot week after week after week, and this may be the night he gets broken.
I mean, just consider.
Ever play Halo? Yes.
And the type of match he
Breaking
had
news.
at WrestleMania.
You again, Jake. Jeez.
Then he decides to go in against.
You gotta question me. Why did you put cheese on Oreo?
Priest. Then he has tag action against Fatu and Solo Sikoa. Then comes the fatal 4-way at Backlash. How can those be the 4 weeks after the brutality that was suffered at WrestleMania?
Well, for me, Joe, it's a massive mistake. The megastar has unwavering confidence. It's what people love about him, and at times it simply borders on delusional. You're a man, you're fallible. Things can go wrong, and things are going wrong, unsurprisingly, against this trio of beasts.
Now look at that face on JC Mateo. He sees exactly what he wants with Knight on the outside.
It's exactly what Solo Sikoa wants too. It's exactly why Solo Sikoa brought this man into the fold. And this was what did the damage at Backlash.
You're mentioning St. Louis as he comes running in. And fortunately for LA Knight, at the last possible second, he gets away from that post.
Well, that was supposed to be the killer blow, and the eyes of Solo Sikoa said it all. The game plan just started to go wrong, and how quickly can JC recover from that crash into the post?
Good parry of that right hand. Able to block it again and deliver a right hand of his own. Turns Mateo around. And here comes the megastar, gathering momentum.
And again, that flurry of punches not enough to stop JC, although that might help.
Oh,
nice.
A jumping neck breaker by LA Knight.
And you smell that in the air, Joe? They
what is it?
Out
Ooh.
Oh!
What's up, Randy? Thank you for the check-in.
LA Knight having it his way all of a sudden.
Nice.
And now it is JC who's on the back
Ooh.
foot. Re-energized, reinvigorated, and ready to give the people.
LA Knight looking spiffy today. Hey, Randy. I'm so glad he brought that taunt back with that smooth. Yes.
On JC Mateo hooks the leg for the win, and Mateo finds a way to survive.
And animated on the outside on that pin was Solo Sikoa. Feels almost like
I know people were hating on LA Knight saying he can't wrestle.
I'm not sure he's fully enmeshed with the addition of JC as this one plays out before our eyes.
Well, you got that sense early on tonight. Even some of the exchanges with Solo Sikoa and just the look on the face of JC Mateo looking at him saying, "You all right with this?" Oh, he's going for BFT.
Too strong. JC's too big. Too much core strength.
Nice, that was sick.
LA Knight. And Mateo quickly into that lateral press, and that's not enough. Would you look at that? Would you look at the standing moonsault from a man of that body type and size?
It was a double whammy, that bizarre twisting suplex followed by this.
How Wade?
Dude, feeling his hair like scrape against your body would made me go, ooh. I appreciate it, Randy. Thank you, man. I try what I can. I do what I can. Appreciate you.
You mentioned that low center of gravity, and yet you see him do something like that. Well, I think he's going to try to put this to an end right here.
Has been cut. It's good night, LA.
Knight able to deliver that elbow as JC came running in, and then the big kick from JC Mateo.
The JC has just been a step ahead
throughout.
Oh, he trips him up, and he's got him draped over
nice
that
LA
middle
Knight.
rope. And that running knee right on the apron.
Prone and defenseless. It won't stay that way for long.
Oh, the back kick
as
they were threatening.
I'm about to say, dude. Oh, my goodness.
That turnaround crossbody.
I was like, was LA Knight going to do a moonsault?
Jacob Fatu.
Well, Jacob Fatu hadn't done
Smart.
much wrong on this
Smart.
occasion, but he was collateral damage.
Oh my God! Oh!
Jeez! Scoop power slam. JC Mateo.
My goodness, sir. Hello.
Well, that was a lesson in sheer physical dominance.
Okay.
JC, and add in a little
Doesn't get his whole song. Look at it all.
From Solo Sikoa. This was the moment the megastar took his arm.
Dude, that was sick, dude. Look at this.
He turned back, his opponent had recovered. And what do you call this, Joe? Tour of the Islands.
It was like almost like a deep six. That was a good solid match, dude.
There is a new threat here. Solo Sikoa's crew is back to major strength and in the ascendancy once again here on the blue brand.
And I just look at those eyes between Solo Sikoa and that man, Jacob Fatu. I mean, there's something there. Yada mean, Wade?
Stop it. Stop it, Joe.
By
Jesus,
the way,
Joe.
great job defining it at Backlash on air for Mr. Cole.
King's English.
It is indeed. Yada mean is in the wrestler's dictionary.
Yada mean. Yada mean.
Last week's SmackDown matchup was Garza took on Phoenix and Andrade in tag action. Andrade.
You know, I would have to say,
All the big W.
Sir.
However, in the aftermath, Santos
not gonna lie, this has been a pretty solid SmackDown, but it's going by so much faster thanks to y'all. Thank you so much.
was Berto finally snapping after
I'm just gonna call this guy Jeff Cobb. I don't care.
from Legado del Fantasma's leader.
We're just gonna call him Jeff Cobb.
Did you talk to him? I mean, I've been trying to call him. I even went to his house. He wasn't there. Santos. I think he just.
Did you text him?
I fear he's listening to the wrong people. People that don't understand about loyalty and the bigger picture como tú y como yo. Look, I'm willing to forgive what happened last week. Yes. Why? Because there's something in the horizon. An opportunity that I secured para nosotros, para Legado del Fantasma. And this opportunity is going to help us make a statement.
I think AAA. I think that's gonna
I
be.
need something from you, Angel. I need
That's
you.
gonna be their big thing.
Find Bert and bring him home. Encuéntralo y tráelo a casa because I want to share this together. Call this an invitation to a sit-down dinner party.
If he gets some AAA wrestlers with Legado, that'd be interesting.
Because this is going to put our names where they belong. Okay. I'm going to try my best. I can promise anything. Hey, Santos. Angel. When you stand up for something bigger than yourself, something special, that will always scare people. Obviously. But loyalty, that is the one thing I've always seen from you since day one. It would be a shame that we lose all this loyalty for the actions of one selfish person. Legado.
So Angel has to bridge things.
Loyalty does not exist in the
Hey,
WWE.
remember the much anticipated women's championship match is coming up next.
Even Solo, who's loved, even Jacob Fatu, who loves Solo, now doesn't trust Solo.
Nia Jax looking to crash it all down. The title is on.
All right, get your channel point predictions. Get your channel point predictions here. Big match feel. Big. Who wins?
It's me and you, Oos.
Monday Night Raw.
Am I worried that Tiffany might lose?
Bank qualifying matches begin.
What if Tiffy loses, bro?
8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
What if Tiffy loses, brother? Why?
Seriously, you're not alien anymore?
No, we're not. Cody Rhodes? No, we're not getting Cody Rhodes.
An inhibitor in me, blocking me from my true alien form.
What are we supposed to do now?
My father said. All right. Let's get this LA Knight. If Sammy turns and joins Seth, then it'd be as many turns as Big Show. True. Again, Ricky says, or we're not getting Cody Rhodes. Must have ran out of adrenaline. It must not be in his soul. This is nice to get an unexpected debut. At least the finisher looks sick. Early night. I wonder if they didn't have like anything like for Jeff Cobb, so that's why they did the like. They didn't have his entrance ready. They didn't have like stuff planned for him, so they were just like, "Why don't we just have you already out there?" You know, why don't we just have you out there?
He's an exceptional assassin.
There's no record of him anywhere.
I like to win.
So do I. Dave the Jackal, Sunday at 10 on USA.
Bloodline's knocking on the door of the Glaze Factory. They've been at the door.
In Tampa, with a massive lineup of 4 can't-miss shows.
Dude, Tampa about to get run dry.
It's a new era on NXT. All the action, all the energy, all coming to Tampa.
Yo, we coming.
Tickets on sale now. Scan the code to get your tickets today.
LA Knight.
Oh my God! Again? Shinsuke.
お前のちゃんとから透けて見える。承認されたいという上と乾け。その浅ましき欲望が。
Did they accidentally replayed Shinsuke's old vignette?
Aleister Black.
Oh, he's Aleister Black. Okay, never mind.
恐れてはおらん。煙と幻影に隠れているが、その心の奥では闇を恐れている。
This would be great for Aleister Black. Why do we start with the LA Knight stuff though?
闇が存在するということを俺は刀を研ぎながらずっと見ている。お前たちの鼓動が高鳴る瞬間も理性を失うその引き金も全て知っている。来週お前たち二人が俺の足元に沈む時、俺はマニー・イン・ザ・バンクへの切符を手にする。そしてその時こそお前たちは知ることになる。山の嵐、止まらぬ刃、俺が止められぬ存在だということを。
That is very determined Shinsuke Nakamura. We're going to be in beautiful Savannah, Georgia next
Savannah, Georgia.
for Friday Night SmackDown. Tickets are still available. You can go to Ticketmaster for that. And what a card it is shaping up to be, Wade. The men's Money in the Bank qualifying continues. Triple threat, and it is going to feature LA Knight, Aleister Black, and Shinsuke Nakamura. More Money in the Bank
holy
qualifying
smokes.
with that top-tier showdown.
Yeah, and we saw Alexa Bliss qualify earlier. Who will join her in the women's Money in the Bank match? Will it be U.S. champ Zelina Vega,
Julia.
the 14-time world champ
Oh, never mind.
Charlotte Flair, or get this, SmackDown's latest
Wow.
acquisition, the incredible Julia. We'll find out next week
Wow.
on SmackDown.
How great to have Julia.
I don't think Charlotte wins. There's no way.
We have another world championship match.
Her
next week.
knee will
Remember, they went at it a
explode
week ago.
climbing
It was
that
not a
ladder.
title, and Street Profits were not at 100% health. And now, could this be the momentum that Fraxiom takes all the way for the biggest breakthrough of all? Street Profits with a title defense. WWE Tag Team.
Yo, the Knicks are working the
next Friday on
Celtics.
SmackDown.
Girl, I just came to say good luck to you.
Girl, don't do it.
But to be honest, it doesn't matter if you or Nia win, because I'm up next. I'm winning my qualifying match I'm taking that briefcase, and I'm taking that title the same
Because
way that
Naomi
you
again.
Nia, you little backstabber.
Jade, you can keep talking all you want,
Next
but if I
win.
were you,
Nice.
I wouldn't get too comfortable because I am always ready. And you might be good
Yo,
enough
Nick-
to win your qualifier. And
Blake
you
Purdy
may
got
be even good
paid
enough to win
$5
that
million,
briefcase.
5 year,
But for as long as
$265
I'm
million
champion,
deal. Good
you'll
lord.
never be good enough to cash in on me. Toodles.
They were so close to getting
5 year, $265 million.
It's Nia Jax who won the #1 contenders match. It's Nia Jax.
Spapples,
who
how's your
conquered
margarita?
Her former friend turned foe, the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton against Nia Jax. It is coming your way in just a moment.
Fanatics Fest NYC.
Might need another one. Oh, slow down now. The Knicks go to the finals, the Eastern Finals. Dude, they just, man, Boston got destroyed. And man, what I like about the New York Knicks is like their fans love the Knicks, dude. Like it's rare for like a team to have that big of a fandom, like that love. You know what I mean? Makes sports special. I really hope Charlotte doesn't win the Money in the Bank. She's already won it. She's already won the Rumble. That's true. She's taking 2 golden tickets. Facts. We have the Brooklyn Nets too. Slow down. Slow down there, Juliet. Bump, 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 bump. Wendy's is releasing a burger that uses grilled sandwiches as buns. There's no way. Grilled cheese sandwiches as buns. No way. Do you have good movies on Netflix that would help you fall asleep? You can't fall asleep. Watch Royal Rumbles. Watch Royal Rumbles. Favorite food? Delicious food. I have to change my diet, Juliet, so it's like I'm sad. I don't want to talk about the foods I used to eat. For the first time in a while, I don't feel like uber bloated. You know, I feel normal. So now I have to add things in and see slowly what causes the bloat. So like, is it cheese, which would be hell? Is it carbs, which I hope not? My gut tells me it's probably cheese. Probably dairy and cheese. I know. I'll be alright. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. To lose cheese would be the worst. I mean, there's cheese alternates, which is okay. Life wouldn't be worth living without cheese. Like, cashew cheese is pretty good. Like, cashew cheese is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Cash and Rice says, Shinsuke Nakamura passing Naomi the torch of watching people behind during segments and doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. How many matches have we had today, chat?
Advanced herself to the women's Money in the Bank. Fraxiom's earning themselves a title shot Didn't get a finish between Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes.
Well, there's been a hot crowd here in this historic arena in Greensboro, NC. We've all been all gas and no breaks, we had. You know what I mean?
Wade.
You've got a better one than me, but this young man loves the megastar. Marry me, Tiffy. Get in line. There's quite a few suitors heading her way. Alexa Bliss, that young fan, got a happy moment earlier seeing Alexa qualify for the Money in the Bank. Never too young. 2-year-old with his ear defenders. Good job. It's been loud this evening.
I'm a monster.
A few weeks ago, we were all stunned when Nia Jax returned. She brutally attacked Tiffany Stratton at the end of her match with Jade Cargill, and Nia clearly signaling the target and the prize and what she wants to reclaim. And now it is right in front of her as this crowd is roaring in anticipation of this WWE Women's Championship match.
Major victory last week of a fellow powerhouse, Jade Cargill, to secure this opportunity at the goal. Major assist from Naomi.
You can enter WWE's Dream Trip to Universal Orlando Resort Sweepstakes for a chance to experience Universal Orlando Resort's 4 theme parks, and includes the all-new Universal Epic Universe.
Realize I still have to go to the gym.
A chance to meet a WWE superstar. Go to WWE.com/Universal Sweeps to enter for your chance to win that.
It's Tiffy
Tiffy time. I love your side.
The last time Tiffany Stratton was in a singles match with Nia Jax, it was their February rematch.
I love how Perry Cross has been on stream on it. Always there.
Tonight, there's no one in their way. It is simply
always there.
Decided. The former friends, the bitter foes. Tiffany, of course, took the belt off of Nia Jax, cashing in her Money in the Bank contract.
Tiffany Stratton got a ringside view of Nia Jax against Jade Cargill last week and got jumped for her troubles, but there is no doubt in Tiffany's mind, despite the confidence she's showing right now, just how tall a task it is to put away the former champ, Nia Jax, who is hell-bent on regaining the gold that her former protege took from her back in January.
For the official introductions, here's the always at the ready, Mark Nash.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
For one fall.
And is for the WWE Women's Championship.
One fall.
Introducing first, the challenger from San Diego, California, Nia Jax. And her opponent from Briar Lake, Minnesota, she is the WWE Women's
Why does this feel like this is the last time she'll be champion? Am I just paranoid?
It's Tiffany Stratton who holds that up high after ending Nia Jax's reign as
Am I
WWE
scaring some of the
Champion.
Tiffany Stratton fans?
That is what is on the line.
Could potentially be the last time Tiffany Stratton.
That's what I just said, Wade.
For a hell of a long time. This is about as calm and focused as I have ever seen Nia Jax. And that means one thing in my book, that means confidence.
I'm feeling scared.
Each other so well, staring right through each other.
Looking for vindication this evening is Nia Jax. It's one thing taking the title from Nia when you have the advantage of the Money in the Bank contract, and what an advantage it is. It's another thing entirely when it's a straight-up one-on-one match.
Nice.
That kick to the leg, but the headbutt comes in against her by Nia. Playing to the crowd already soon. I don't hear that Tiffy time anymore.
I'm scared. I'm sorry.
Out of the blocks, you quite simply can't lose this one, Nia.
Just saying.
Since that drop kick, low there.
I'm saying, dude, SmackDown's getting sloppy, dude.
Look, Nia Jax really
Multiple things that happened in SmackDown. We saw, remember when Pretty Deadly got hurt in the face? And we got this.
The WrestleMania 41 match against Charlotte Flair was a massive coming out party for a different version of Stratton. We know she can fight it out in the trenches now. She can do the ugly stuff. Tiffany Stratton, when needed, can be a scrapper, and she does need it this evening.
She comes in for that back handspring, but instead gets caught by Nia Jax and sent over the top rope.
Oh my God.
That is so painful, the way she draped her from that height.
Yeah, all that power, all that weight on a very small condensed area on your rib cage, thanks to that top rope. I don't care how strong your abs are, Tiffy. They're not going to help you there.
And I completely agree with what you said about her development. Oh, she's in such a compromised position there. She has her head dangling there. Oh! Oh! The hip attack! Her head smashed into the post! Oh, Wade!
Nobody in their right minds.
Only getting me. Thank you for the check-in. Lamoro, thank you for the check-in. Late check-in, still check. Let's go. That's the consistency we want to see. That is the consistency we would like to see. Na-na-na. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You miss the European crowds? They're great for PLEs, but for like these kind of shows, they would have chanted like they messed up so many times. Dude, that was crazy when he when Charles Robinson missed that pin. Stop going to the gym and slaying it? No, because like the best part is all the stuff, like, because I have a program. I have a digital trainer, and basically it's a real person, but they set up all my stuff. And then basically what I do is like I go and I go variety of different machines, and it's nice to like not have to wait to keep the momentum going, and then I'm out faster, you know 15 minutes there. What's up, Nico? Thank you so much for the sub. Let's go, Nico. False Nico. Thank you so much. I'm just letting you know we got an ad in progress coming in hot. Almost done. Can I get some love for Nico? Thank you, Nico. So yeah, I just get through it faster, and it's like my own time. The only thing is I gotta stop eating late. That's my thing. It's like I'm hungry after working out, and I gotta figure that out. You know what I mean? Like something to eat. I might just eat like plain chicken.
Two critical moments in this WWE Women's Championship match as Nia Jax has had control.
Thank you, Nico.
Her head draped in the corner just like this moments ago. And Nia came in with a hip attack that smashed into the post. Oh, but this time she gets out of the way.
Yeah, hip first into that steel for Nia Jax. That's not going to help.
Oh, and the sliding baseball slide gets the best of her.
And Tiffany Stratton really has to make this count. There's been very little in the way of offense coming from the champ. Immediately trying to turn things around. I think Stratton rode it out, though.
Into timekeeper, but off the top. How about that? Hurricane Rana into the post. Nia gets sent headfirst into the post.
Let me tell you, that impact by Nia Jax was right on the top of the head. That's practically the impact of a pile driver into steel.
Thank you, Nico, for the sub.
And Nia Jax is wobbled all over the place.
Except for the opening botch, it's been a solid match.
That Tiffany Stratton's been looking for. The champ is flying. Crossbody to retain. A count of 2.
Just one big hit there from Tiffany Stratton has completely turned this match on its head after utter dominance from the challenger. Well, this was pretty. Tiffany Stratton really can do it all.
Nia Jax returns after some time away with her sights set on Tiffany Stratton and reclaiming this championship. Pop-up
Nice.
Samoan
She's gotten
drop.
better at that. Oh, jeez.
Nia to get gold again, but that left shoulder gets up by Tiffany.
Yeah, just a staggering amount of force on that senton, especially there, knocking the stuffing out of the champ Tiffany Stratton just when it looked like Tiffany Stratton had built up a major head of steam, regained the advantage. Jax shuts it down once again.
Nia going for that squash. Oh, we've got a roll-up attempt. A roll-up by Stratton, but Nia able to kick out. And then the big knee by Tiffy time.
You've got to keep moving if you're Tiffany Stratton. You've got to keep peppering this opponent with shots.
Oh, the back elbow off the back handspring. Stratton's got momentum. Oh, spine buster into the cover to retain. And
Nia's really good at making Tiffy look strong.
And Nia is running on fumes right now. Tiffany Stratton's cogs are whirring, trying to come up with something else. What a superb effort, muscling up the challenger there. Getting close to a 3 count, but not close enough.
This is great stuff between these two. The current champ, the former champ.
Stratton might be running out of ideas here. That's the problem.
The cartwheel goes nowhere. Instead, it's a power bomb.
I wish I was just a.
Might get 2 for the on here, Joe.
Right back into position. Sit out. Power bomb by Nia Jax.
And Jax still not going for the pin. We're not done yet.
Leg
Nice
drop.
little Hogan.
Nia Jax. Does she get gold back? No. Left shoulder somehow gets up.
Yeah, really intelligent of Nia Jax there. Just one of those moves would have beaten a lesser competitor. There is a reason why Tiffany Stratton is the champ. There is a reason many call her the future of the women's game. Jax knows that, and Jax knows it's going to be something big if she's going to take the gold from Tiffy tonight.
What a scene here at First Horizon Coliseum in Greensboro. Over 12,000 plus for Friday Night SmackDown to see this World Championship main event. Nia's
Not going to work for you, Nia.
Tiffany was able to get to her feet.
You cannot give Tiffany Stratton an extra beat. So durable, so much endurance.
Man's a little Spanish fly.
She's going to be back swinging before you know it, as Jax found there.
I see the punk vibe.
Looking at this.
Nia's trying to get her up into position.
Oh, jeez, that does not look good.
Look what Tiffany's done.
Oh, my God. How adaptive
Jeez,
there was
dude.
Tiffany Stratton. Just when it looked like all hopes were lost.
The body control, Wade. The incredible body control. What? In the middle of the
Oh my, she's been lurking the entire time, dude.
Naomi with a steel chair in hand.
Well, we were getting a bomb.
Oh boy.
But Naomi has made it clear for weeks she wants next.
I like the new hair.
Whoever has the gold.
She has said proceed with
He's gonna walk right in.
And now with both of our championship spirited fighters laid out in the ring. She's on the apron with a steel chair. Oh, but she's got company.
A lot of shenanigans.
She's got company. The Storms arrive.
Oh, whoa. Oh my God.
After Naomi cost Jay Cargill the #1 contenders match last week. It's payback time.
On site.
That was a beautiful pump.
Jade and Naomi
super kick.
through the crowd.
And that means this match continues.
Oh, Nia charges, and Tiffany gets out of the way.
That major distract has massively helped Stratton.
She's going for it.
Nice. That's it.
Ever to retain.
Oh my God, no!
What? Nobody has ever kicked out of Tiffany's prettiest moonsault.
Well,
nobody.
They have now, Joe. And that was perfect.
JJ, they're gonna follow.
It's beaten everyone over the past 4 years. NXT, Raw,
I'm worried.
SmackDown, PLEs.
I'm worried.
Jax, the first to survive it.
Is that true, chat? I guess
To be
maybe.
this evening. There is something special driving.
I called
she
it.
wants the gold in a big way.
This is outrageous.
Oh my. Oh God.
Pushes her all the way down to the floor.
And Tiffany Stratton landed horribly on that side.
Oh, what is she doing? What in the world is she doing now?
I think Stratton's hurt.
Clearing off our announce desk.
Well, it's not going to get any better either. Nia Jax has all the time in the world to get the carnage she wants.
Oh.
Right onto the reinforced desk.
I am worried. If you're a Tiffy fan, it's.
Knowing this is a major championship match.
Oh my goodness.
Stratton's body has been wrecked.
No way.
She's going for the annihilator.
Oh, that doesn't work for Tiffy, brother.
Oh, wait a minute. How is Tiffany
Yo.
getting her feet? How in the world?
Yo. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. Nia's done it.
What? Oh, Tiffy, what a beast. What a beast.
Grabs that rope.
What a beast.
And Nia's in complete disbelief.
What a beast.
She feels she hadn't won.
Yo, what a
This could have
beast.
been over at least twice by this point.
Brian Tran says no. No, she had the rope. Nia says forget
Yo,
this.
this
I just
SmackDown
won
turned
this
up.
championship.
Oh.
I'm taking it. She grabs the title. Nia Jax is walking
Yo,
over.
this match turned up, dude.
Control, Jax. You cannot win gold like that. Get back in here and finish the job.
Oh, she's grabbing the
Oh,
chair.
no.
She's got the kicks the chair right into her face. Tiffany Stratton just put the steel chair right through her face with that kick. Prettiest moonsault ever to retain in a classic.
Dog, Nia got wrecked by that chair. Good Lord, dude. This SmackDown will go down underrated. Wow. Jaden, thank you for following. What a match. Dude, Nia got wrecked the hard way. Wow.
Annihilator I've ever seen.
Wow.
Stratton was equal to it after Nia Jax had already kicked out of a prettiest moonsault ever.
Dude, that was great. That made her look so much better than anything in Mania. I am.
Oh, what a night on SmackDown.
Wow. Incredible. Holy dude. Dude, that was incredible, dude. Incredible match. Oh my god. What was I gonna do? All right. I'm going to mute desktop audio, and I want you to rate. I want you to rate this this SmackDown. Okay. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna rate you this SmackDown. Okay. We're gonna do. Basically, you type out a 10. It should work. Type out a 10. What did you give this? What do you give this SmackDown out of 10? Is any number. You're gonna do it once. And it will give us the average. If you're watching. No, whole number. I think it wants whole numbers. But maybe you guys are doing it. Try whole numbers. Let's see. What would you give this SmackDown? If you haven't voted, vote it. Vote, 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 vote. Vote, vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote, vote. If you haven't put in a number, vote, please. 1 through 10. 0 through 10. What would you give this SmackDown? If you're just coming in, just type in a letter. Any letter. I'm sorry this does not work on YouTube. But we appreciate you and we would see it. Seven, 8. Okay. What's up, Kunzi? You says 7. That might work for this might work for YouTube too. Do apologize. Appreciate the love, Anush. 7.7. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna lock that in. All right, there it is. 7.7 is what you've voted for. I kind of agree with that. It was a solid one. All right, y'all be well. Thank you so much for the support. Support the Wrestling is Cool. How did it come alive like that? Magic. Did y'all hear that audio? Did you hear the woo? Did you hear that? I didn't think it would work because it was so loud in my ear. Thought I was carrying cross. Oh god. No, perfect, because it's super loud. Thank you so much for the love. Again, support us on the Patreon, Wrestling is Cool, Patreon, patreon.com/Santizap, SANTIZAP. Coolest place for wrestling. Thank you so much for carrying, for watching over me today. Thank you all so much for enjoying the vibes. I will upload my reactions on Instagram at Sancho West, and I'll be back Monday. All right, y'all have a good weekend. Who will win the Money in the Bank qualifier next week? Charlotte or Julia? Jade or Julia? We will all win, except if Charlotte wins, we will lose. All right, be well.